Mould is usually something we would associate with bad or gone off food. But when it comes to cheese, this is not always the case.
Joining us now to discuss why mouldy cheese can make up the perfect cheese board is our resident cheesemonger, Kevin Sheridan. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, guys.
It's very aromatic here.
Beautiful scent.
Well,
in the studio.
God's
feet.
It's not my perfume, anyway.
God's feet.
Well, it's a very strong smell, and that's sometimes what puts people off a lot of soft cheeses. Talk us through the mould in the cheeses. There's white mould and there's
blue mould. So most people think of mouldy cheese as blue mould if they're thinking about mould and cheese. And that's the classic. We've got a Roquefort here and we've got a CASHEL blue. But the white, lovely, velvety down on your bries and camemberts, that's a mould too.
I didn't know that.
Go.
Every day's a school day, folks.
Penicillin Roquefort in the blue and penicillin candamon on the bries and camemberts.
Wow.
And they do a similar kind of thing.
So we're going to start with Wicklow Bawn, which is the sister of the Wicklow blue cheese that people might know.
Made down in County Wicklow by John Hempstall. So this is it here. And you can see it's got a lovely white down. And when it's in the maturing room, it's like a little forest of mould growing on the surface. You know, downy and soft. And then that's just patted down when
what
it's
does
packed.
it do to the taste of that particular cheese?
It actually breaks down the fats and the proteins in the cheese. And apart from softening those up, it also releases peptides and the enzymes work together. And so you get that flavour.
Okay, which one is
it? And molds do that.
One?
So have a it's this one here. Have a little try.
How is that not harmful for us though? Since we've been taught to sort of something's mouldy, throw it out.
I think we've evolved.
Okay.
More than even been taught to. We've evolved to avoid mold, so we have to kind of get over that. But fermented food is all about fermenting, so using molds and yeasts, you know, so a lot of
in a
fermented
controlled
food.
Environment.
Exactly. So we're using that spoiling to create really nice flavour.
It is beautiful, but that is strong.
Extra. Oh, we haven't started yet.
I know we haven't.
If that's strong, you may want to bet out now.
No, I'll stay the course. The mouldy course.
So it's got extra cream added in as well. John adds in extra cream. So
it's so creamy. I like that. Yeah.
So he actually adds cream in, and that gives that lovely rich flavour. But also, fat is good for flavour.
Fat is good. I always knew that.
No, we know that now.
Now we'll move on to CASHEL blue, and this will be one of the more well-known and famous soft cheeses, food cheese.
Yeah. So this is CASHEL blue here, and it's you can really see the mould. The mould on the bries is living on the surface, but with blue cheese, what they do is they get the penicillin Roquefort, the blue spores, and they put it in with the milk at the beginning. Okay, so it's there in with the milk. They make the cheese as normal. They don't press it too tight, so it leaves some nice holes in the middle. And then after a while, a few weeks, they pierce the cheese.
Is that why it's so uniform along there?
So you can see the lines where they've pierced that. Now, and what that does is it introduces oxygen, and then the spores come alive inside the cheese. And only then do they come alive. They would have been dormant otherwise. And they spread around. And they do a very similar thing to the white moulds in that they break down the fats and proteins around them. So you're not just, when you taste a blue cheese, that taste, some of it is the actual blue mould, but most of it is actually its reaction with the cheese. And it softens up the cheese as well. That's this one here.
Right, here we go.
Is this strong? No, I don't think so.
Not. It's lovely. It's sweet and a little bit salty. You'll always get the saltiness in blue cheese. But, you know, very, very nice. They are all positive sounds, viewers, just to confirm that.
Oh, that's salty and mouldy. It's lovely.
I actually do love that, and that's what I would buy.
Beautiful,
and it's quite a delicate blue cheese. You know, within the range, it's a full powered blue cheese.
But you wouldn't eat a huge amount of it after dinner.
No, but see, this is the thing about really good cheese, is that you don't need these huge quantities of it to get that satisfaction.
But you're starting to see more of these.
Much healthier.
You're starting to see more of those cheeses, the blue cheeses, on burgers.
Yeah, we were talking about that. It's a
blue cheeses and Roquefort.
Blue cheese is a brilliant ingredient in lots of cooking.
I've never had it myself, but sure.
No, I've seen it in fairly established burger joints now. You know, it's not just special strange people like us.
Beautiful.
It works really well, and it's lovely in salads. Beautiful to sprinkle a bit of blue cheese. You know, just a sprinkle of it in, because it's almost like a vinaigrette in itself. Yeah, walnuts.
Camembert, love camembert.
So we've got. So we had the Wicklow blue. So this is the real classic. This is a proper, real Normandy camembert, and it's made in these lovely little rounds, and you can see it's white downy mould, and you can really see. I brought two. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick this up, but in this one on the right, my right, you'll see a little bit of a chalky centre, and that's basically where this cheese hasn't broken down yet. So when these cheeses start off, you think of one of the misnomers on this type of cheese. You think it's really fatty. It's got lots of fat, but actually it doesn't. Hard cheese has got more fat. It's just that the mould breaks it down and loosens it up. So this would have started off hard, but it's the mould that softens it up.
So which one is Dr. Camembert?
That's it there.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go.
Laura, go on.
It's got this lovely,
time for
fresh,
noises again.
mushroomy
I would say this is the most popular. Camembert.
That's a real camembert. People tend we
gorgeous.
tend to get a little bit of a lighter version of that
Yeah.
when we buy camemberts, but that's a proper job.
Now we've time just for one more. So are you picking the Roquefort or?
No, we're going to go for the Roquefort.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
because
Is this the strongest one?
Of these ones here, yeah, for sure. So again, you can see the little holes where this has been pierced.
Yeah.
And this is, well, the French certainly believe it's the originator of blue cheese. The Italians with their gorgonzola, have an argument.
Claim anything like that.
And you can see how those big caverns have filled up with the blue as the piercings happen. Now, all Roqueforts matured in one cave system in the south of France. And this blue mould originated by growing it on rye bread. And they introduced that blue. This producer, Gabriel Coulet, still grows his moulds on rye bread.
I like the
this one?
Roquefort, but
This one here.
This one here.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can just get a lump of mould because of the way that it's been
and also
made.
some of the Roquefort that are made, just very big producers of Roquefort, they're really going for the visual, so it looks good in pre-pack.
Wow.
Whereas this is about flavour.
Good morning, everybody. Now.
Stand up straight.
Grab a bit of pep in your step.
Yeah.
Man.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah.
It's
good,
got
though.
a big flavour, but it's got
Have another one, Si.
complexity as well.
It's not as salty as the CASHEL Blue, I don't think. I don't think I can manage another one.
Oh, I could.
No.
Thank you
Oh, we
so
have to
much.
wrap. We haven't got time.
Kevin, it was really interesting learning about
Kevin,
mould.
thank you very
mould,
much.
an important part of
Mould
our
is
cheese making
good.
Mould is
story.
good.
Yeah.